Hi, I'm the Lawnsmith, and in this video I'm going to show you how to choose the right spreader for your lawn. Basically, there are only two types of spreader. The first is the rotary spreader or broadcast spreader, like these here and this one here. Now what these do, these drop the fertiliser from the hopper or from the bag onto a disc that spins, and then that broadcasts the fertiliser out in front of the operator. They're very easy to use, won't cause fertiliser striping, cover large areas very quickly, and good on irregular shaped lawns. They are standard kit for your greenkeeper and for lawn care companies. The other type of spreader is the drop spreader, like this here, and as its name suggests, it drops the fertiliser directly from the hopper onto the lawn surface. They're rarely used by professionals because they're quite slow and tricky on anything other than a very flat rectangular surface. However, they are the only spreader to use when you're using weed and feed products. Now, from this, you should have an idea of the type of spreader that you need, whether you need a rotary or a drop spreader. So what we'll do now, we'll look a little bit more closely at the individual models to decide which one is best for you. First of all though, if you're still using weed and feed products, then you have to use the drop spreader. If however you're using some good granulated fertilisers, such as the Lawnsmith Fertiliser, then you can use any of these rotary spreaders here and this one as well. For 90% of people with lawns from a postage stamp to half an acre, the shoulder spreader is so versatile and easy to use that it has to be your first choice. It'll fertilise nearly 500 square metres on one fill. It stores on a shelf or hangs on a hook. It's great on slopes. Easy to navigate trees and obstacles. It'll be one of the best things you ever bought. For those of you who can't or don't want to carry the fertiliser, then your next choice would be the rotary spreader. It'll fertilise 700 square metres on one fill. It's extremely manoeuvrable, fits through gates quite easily, and has nice chunky pneumatic tyres to iron out the bumps. The professional spreader is a larger, more sophisticated version of the rotary spreader. It's meant for the fine lawn enthusiast or for the larger lawn or estate. It'll fertilise 900 square metres on one fill, has a heavy-duty chassis and gearbox for regular or commercial use. The spreader controls are fully adjustable for left, right or centre spreading, and it has all the attributes of a top-end piece of kit. The final spreader is for towing behind a ride-on mower. It is essentially the same as the professional spreader with a towing hitch and is capable of doing nearly half an acre on one fill. Okay, so to summarise, use the drop spreader if you're still using weed and feed. Use the shoulder spreader if you need something that's particularly versatile for lawns from 20 square metres right up to half an acre. The rotary spreader here is extremely manoeuvrable, and you can use that for lawns from about 100 square metres up to an acre. The professional spreader over on the right hand side there, very sophisticated, large lawns and for the fine lawn enthusiast. And finally the towing spreader if you've got a ride-on mower. I hope that helps you choose the right spreader for you. Thanks for watching.